Hi everybody, this is the guy shouting out from the Bronx. It is Friday, 5:45 a.m. You know what I decided to do? I absolutely adore this camera so much. I'm going to tell you the reason why. I can store up to, get this, 28 10-minute YouTube video, no, 32, yes, 32 YouTube videos. So I can do a smorgasbord of videos on this camera non-stop. Now 10 minutes at a time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's a whole hour of me having a conversation with you guys. But it takes up to 30 minutes to upload the videos. So I could be uploading videos from now until eternity. And you guys would still think that I'm just online chilling. No, I'm like, no, I talked about that a long time ago. I'm just now uploading the video. So I kind of like it. So that means I can do videos back to back, back to back, back to back. Look at them guns. Yes. What do you think about that? It's cool, right? I love this camera. I really do. So, no, this video I want to make about, now this is for my gay brethren. Now, you know what? Now, this conversation is basically going to come from, I was talking to somebody, and, no, it wasn't. I've heard it before. I've heard it over and over again. And this is a major misnomer concerning straight men about gay men. Do understand something. And this has been on my heart, too, for a few days since I heard it from that person. A lot of y'all like to call us confused. Yeah, that's right. A lot of straight men like to feel that, well, since we don't like vagina, then we're just confused. We're just confused, and we just haven't made up our mind yet, and we're just in a poor predicament. Now, I know I've talked on this in the past few videos, but do understand something, straight man. I'm going to spend a few minutes on this topic right here and tell you the reason why straight-ass men, the reason why we're not confused. Understand something. When you can take a certain amount of penis, yeah, that has nothing to do with confusion. That has everything to do with wanting, and you know that's what you want. A confused man will not, yeah, a confused man, yeah. I'm not even going to get into it. You know what I'm saying, right? If you don't, grow up a little bit and you listen to this conversation when you get mature. Yeah. So do understand, no. Just the act itself shows that we're not confused. This is what I want. I want it right now. If you don't give it to me, I'm going to take it from you. So give it to me. Give it to mama. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. I'm not lying. You don't tell me I'm confused. No, nigga, I'm not confused. I know exactly what I want, and give it to me. Please. So no, we're not confused at all. I've heard this from more than 4 or 5 straight men. Well, y'all are just confused. Y'all just haven't made up your mind yet. You're gonna just come around and see my way. No, that's never gonna happen. I've tried. I told y'all that in the past. I tried that. It was just very odd. I'm not straight at all. And it's never going to happen. But see, the thing about it, though, you have to understand something. The thing about it is that I love women so much. A lot of my straight girlfriends tell me all the time. They said, Sikai, you are a straight man trapped in a gay man's body. And I'm like, well, how you figure? They said, you adore women so much. And I adore women, but it's not like that, though. To be honest with you, even my closest girlfriends, I don't even think they understand that, to be honest with you. I'm taking the lint out of my locks, though. Because, when you have long locks, this is probably years and years of lint. I do this like once or twice every year. And I do it like every once in a while when I'm sitting there, I have nothing else to do. And then I'll do it. And I'll just take a little stick pin, and I call it degutting the lock. You take the lint out. Yeah. So no, I'm not confused at all. A lot of my girlfriends tell me, they're just like, you know what, they understand where I'm coming from, but it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. Mommy always said, never say never, never ever say what you're never going to do. because you may either be forced to do it or you may find yourself in a situation whereas you are doing it. But I can say by choice that I am not sexually attracted to women. And it's just as natural as me breathing. That is just not my stilo. And there are many, many times, and I'm so sick and tired of having to explain why. I'm not attracted to you specifically because it is the way that I am. End of discussion. Would you like a Long Island iced tea? Let's talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of talking about that. I don't, why do I have to give you an explanation of why I don't want to sleep with you? I don't want to sleep with you because I don't. I'm not interested in you at all. So, needless to say, all my girlfriends have been set straight at one point in time or another. But, getting back to the subject, this chair is squeaking, ain't it? I'm so sorry. It used to didn't do that. Damn chair. But, I've heard that more than one time, whereas we're just confused. And we don't really know exactly what we want. And I've heard this from a lot of straight men. And I'm not going to generalize most straight men that way. There are a lot of straight men that can look beyond their own noses, beyond the face on their nose, and that are very empathetic, and they understand. Well, just as I don't like ding-a-ling, then they don't like coochie, and I can understand that. And I'm like, you feel me, right? You don't like ding-a-ling, do you? How do you feel when? See, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, give me a high five. Yeah, like that. But most men, especially Hispanic and black men, not all, but some of y'all have your head stuck so far up your ass till your breath smells like your own shit, because you can't seem to wrap your mind around why a man would not like, want, or desire coochie. They call it gay for a reason. Being gay is not a fad. If it was, it would have went out of style a long time ago. It's not a lifestyle, because if it was specifically a lifestyle, it would have been a style of life that would have went out a long time ago. It's too hard to be gay. In this lifetime, with all y'all hateful people, it's just too hard. We've covered this subject before. But I wanted to attack it basically from what I heard from one very good friend of mine. And I keep hearing this over and over and over again. Most gay men that I know are not confused. The ones that are confused are those bisexual and DL Negroes, black, white, Hispanic, green, purple, or blue. You still confused. Those are the confused Negroes. They keep going, which, I'm going to mess with her, I'm going to mess with him, I'm going to mess with no, those are confused. I ain't never touched a woman in my whole entire life sexually. So I'm never confused. You may be. You like my style, Daddy? Hey. You may be confused. I'm not confused. I know exactly what I want, and I've been going after what I want for many, I'm not going to tell you my age. No. Let's say for many years. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not confused at all. You're confused. Or you confused. In fact, why are we having this conversation? Because you're confused. Yeah. And you're not going to try to confuse me. Because at the end of the day, baby, now maybe you straight-ass men can understand this. At the end of the day, when a man, like the Hodge twins used to say, I know this is going to sound real graphic, ladies, but forgive me. If a man can take 9 to 10 inches of caulk up his vagina, he's not confused. He's determined. It's the truth. Don't hate me for being honest. You know this is a grown and sexy channel. Don't you hate me for being honest. That nigga's not confused. He's determined and on a mission. That's right. So don't you ever in your mind ever think that me or one of my brethren is confused. Because we ain't confused. We just determined. Maybe determined to get you. Your sexy self. Just looking all scrumptious. You just need to go and give it to me. Yeah. And then go home. Because yeah. Anyway, I love you guys so much for listening to my banter, to my craziness. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye.